Morning, grade 7. That part will get some new revision over the lesson 1 we get it. And chapter 1 is water on the earth. Yeah, and in this part we will get a training over the water cycle. And first the question is saying identify two ways in which water is important to living things. And as we said before, guys, we have to say that water is important for the body processes of most of organisms because they need it for the body processes like for animals in order to eat and drink and to get all of the minerals and nutrients through this process for the plants in order to make photosynthesis and make their own food by using the water and carbon dioxide and the sunlight. Also, we can say that it's important to the habitat or for the habitat. That's part of the an importance of it for the habitat that most of living organisms that live in the aquatic area, like the sea or the ocean, like sharks, like algae, they cannot live without the water. So that's a habitat they can live and get their food from. So that's importance of water. Number two, saying what is the percent of fresh water and salt water on the earth and where is each type found. So if we talk about the fresh water, it will be only 3% of the water and it's found in ice and in lakes and streams and rivers, and also it's found in groundwater. If we talk about the salt water, we will talk about the salt water in form of oceans, seas, and salt lakes. And it's in 97% of the water all over the earth, and it's the large or the huge part of it. Yeah. Now let's get to this diagram here, guys. The diagram below shows the water cycle. Use the diagram to answer question 3 to 5 here. So as we see here, if we get a surface runoff, what's making here, river and lake. Yeah, thank you. And also, guys, we get some mountains here, a lot of clouds. Yeah, the process A, the process B, and the process C. Let's start from the process C here. It's talking about the water. It's like going upward here to the sky. Yeah, from lakes and streams, and from vegetation, which is plants and soil, and also from the ocean. So I think it will be from the groundwater too, and the ocean. So we can say that's, guys, evaporation. So number C might be the process of evaporation. And if we get to that after evaporation and start to make clouds, that's condensation, and get back again in the point A, B, precipitation in form of rains or hail or snow. So let's get to question number 3, saying, what is the process shown at point A? We said it's precipitation, guys, because a lot of rain is going to get over the mountains here. And number 2 is saying, or number 4 is saying, what process is shown at point B? At point B, it will be condensation because the water turns from vapor into clouds. And number C is about the evaporation, exactly, transpiration or even by evaporation using this sun energy. Yeah, that's some vocabulary we get here, guys. Groundwater, water cycle, and transpiration. Let's get another practicing one, which is good also, and getting a lot of calculations. Here, guys, we can start with these calculations. He is giving us the water as two forms, coming from the ocean or coming from the land. And here we will get the ocean first because it's a larger part. The evaporation of the ocean is about 419,000 kilometer cube. And the other side, the precipitation is less, 382,000 kilometer cube. So it's about, to get 27,000 less of it's evaporation. So the 27,000, I think they are going to be here, precipitation here. Yeah, on the other side here, evaporation coming from the land is about 69,000 kilometer cube of water. But on the other side, we'll get the precipitation is moreover about 37 or about more. Yeah, 37 kilometer cube here is getting more. So let's see the question number one. What is the total amount of global evaporation? So the total global evaporation is the evaporation coming from the land, yeah, and the evaporation coming from the ocean. So if I get them together, so it will be 400, yeah, around 490, it will be 498 or 488 around that. Yeah, it's exactly 488,000 kilometer cube. So if I add that to that, it's 488 thousand kilometer cube. So number two, what is the total amount of global precipitation? So the total amount of global precipitation will be the precipitation coming from or getting over the ocean and the precipitation over the land. It will be 106 and 382. So will be also 488. So that's a complete water cycle. What is evaporating is getting back as precipitation again. So number three, how does the total amount of global precipitation compare to the total amount of global evaporation? So that's equal because it's water cycle and they are equal again. Number four, where does more evaporation occur? Yeah, from the ocean or from the land? And explain. Exactly, it's from the ocean because most of the water, 97% of the water content all over the world, which is in the oceans. So most of precipitation will come from the oceans. Yeah. And number five, where does more precipitation occur? Over the ocean or over the land? Explain. Most of the water are coming to precipitate, yeah, over the land. When the clouds start to crash or collide with the mountains, or when it becomes more cooler here, start to get, yeah, precipitation. Yeah. Let's get to this question. Do Earth's ocean, yeah, gain or lose water? Yeah, considering evaporation and precipitation together, and how much? If we said the Earth's ocean are, losing most of the water because the evaporation is more than the precipitation by around, it's here 18 and 19 by around 37,000 kilometer cube, which is increased here in the precipitation on the land. So it's losing. The seventh question is saying, do Earth's continents gain or lose water considering evaporation and precipitation together? How much? So the Earth here is gaining more, around 37,000 kilometer cube of water. It's getting to precipitate more than of the evaporation here. So what is lost by the oceans is gained by the land. Number 8 is saying, compare the difference in evaporation and precipitation over the Earth's ocean and land. How are they related? So that's what I said before. Yeah, it's here losing 37,000 kilometer cube of water, and on the other side that's gaining 37 kilometer, yeah, cube of water. So that's like what the oceans are going to lose by evaporation. It's going to be gained by precipitation to the land. So that's the relation between that. Thank you for your attention, grade 7. I hope you get the idea of the water cycle. And inshallah, I will assign you more assignments on Pearson Realize. Please stick to your account. Thank you for your time. Be safe home and start to study well. Good luck.